Hello to anyone listening, and today we're going to be doing something just a little bit different. I wanted to talk about Rocket League, which is a game that I do enjoy quite a bit, but I have many differing opinions when it comes to this game. So I wanted to actually play it at the same time that I talk and see how that goes. I don't expect it to go well because multitasking is a skill that I am not very good at. So we'll go for the normal 3v3. But I think Rocket League is kind of a uniquer multiplayer game. Like, obviously, it still has 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, pretty average stuff. But the game is really easy. Like, if you think about it in a very small term way, the controls are pretty simple. You just got driving, boosting, going forward, drifting. Like, it's a car game. It's not super hard to, understand the game. But the skill ceiling for this game is so high. Like, you have, RCLS masters that can do this game. They can be fantastic at this game. Like, legit, look at Justin and NRG and all those people. You can have people like that, and then you have people like me who can, not even hit a ball on target. So I think the game is very good in the sense that it's very easy to pick up. Like, anyone can basically pick up this game and have some fun with it. It's pretty easy to drive around, and as much as I complain about the MMR system in this game, I think it's actually pretty good. If you join the game and you're a bronze, you're not going to get paired up with a champ or anything like that. And the game's actual, competitive rankings are pretty good, too. The bronze, silver, platinum, diamond champ, grand champ, and supersonic. I think that whole system also works really well, and I'm normally not a very competitive person. I don't get real bothered by what my ranking is in a game or anything like that, but I'd be lying if I didn't say it was super satisfying to start playing this game like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and seeing myself become basically a diamond. Or, well, I mean, that was a pretty plat play. But I'm at least a diamond for sure. I mean, you could argue I'm a champ because I play in some. In twos, I'm ranked as a champ, but just barely. So I like to say I'm a diamond, probably more a plat sometimes. But I think overall, Rocket League as a game is pretty good. The concept of ball soccer, I think, is great because many people have wanted something like it for a long time, I think. Like, it's just a very fun concept. At demolition derbies around where we live, there would, be people who would take actual cars and hit around a giant beach ball, and you would try and get your giant ball into a goal. So I think the concept of the game is also very good. But back to the competitive side of it, the game is insanely competitive for, as I said, such an easy game to pick up and play. Like, everyone you meet who plays this game is probably going to be toxic because I feel like so many people want to be good and want to win at this game that it is just full of such toxicity. I genuinely believe that it is the worst community of gaming out there. Dead by Daylight is a close second, but I genuinely think this has the worst community because almost every person that you run into in every game, whether it's your teammate or your opponent, will be toxic. You'll hit a ball wrong, your teammates will hate you. You demo someone once by accident, the enemies will hate you. It's just, this game is so full of hate and anger. And I really don't understand why, because it's pretty similar to other competitive games. It's just you're trying to win the game, just like every other video game that exists. But there's something about this one that just brings out the worst in people. I truly don't get it. So that is one thing that I do dislike quite a bit about the game, is how just toxic it is. You're always having some rude shit said to you. And, I can take it. I don't really care. Like, kids can get angry if they want. But I know that for a lot of people, and I mean, even me, on some bad days, like, whenever someone's just being a dick to you, you're not going to have fun. I don't want to just sit here and play a game where I'm going to have some 12-year-old yell at me the whole time and tell me how I'm so bad because I didn't hit the musty flick to into the air dribble and get a goal. So that is one element of the game that I dislike. I do like, as I said earlier, how easy it is to play. Because, like, if you just want to play with, like, your little brother or something like that, it's really easy to just, hand them a controller and be like, oh, okay, here you go. Of course, then they're going to get their ass beat by all the people who want to be pros, but at least it's easy to play with someone, and it's good to have a nice little time with people in split screen. Another thing that I love about the game, and yeah, this might be more of a personal thing than all around the board thing, is just how easy it is to talk to like friends with this game. I don't know what it is about this game that like the whole left brain right brain thing, but playing this game makes it so much easier to talk to my friends instead of just like sitting in a Discord call and staring at a blank screen and talking. You just throw this game on. You can pay attention to it in the background, but you're still playing. You can pay attention to your conversation. It's really adds a fun. It really is a fun like game just to sit back and play while you talk with your friends. It's really easy to just sit here and kind of let the brain says what it want to say and play. And yeah, sometimes that means you're not playing as good as you could be, but again, I'm not insanely competitive. I don't need to be a winner all the time. But yeah, I just really wanted to talk about the game some because I do think Rocket League is a really good game. Obviously, it's so popular with RCLS and all the professional players that are in it and everything else. Like, there's obviously something they're doing right. I think a lot of the game is designed super well. Even the customization of your car is cool. You have tons more cars to choose from. I had to restart my account like 3 months ago or something, so I don't have as much unlocked. But you can customize all these different cars. You got so many different decals for different like you got your bronze and diamonds for whatever you reach in that season. You have animated decals that are super cool, ones that sit still that are cool. There are so many customization options for your car, which I think is very cool. They have their weekly challenges and seasons that allow you to earn drops, which the drops is how you get more items. I think the game overall is designed well, other than the shitty Rocket Pass. Fucking Fortnite ruined every game with this. I've never once spent money on this. I'm never going to. I think it is very stupid, but I know you gotta scam kids somehow, so. And the item shop, same thing, just scamming kids. The limited time modes that they add to the game are also very fun. A while ago, they had the like Super Smash Bros. Game mode where you could bump into people and try and knock them off the stage and grab them and throw them. You had shields. Those are always entertaining. They have their NFL one where you have a football and you try and throw that around. I think Psyonix are pretty good developers. I think they do care about their game, even if it is a pretty simple game to care about. But yeah, they have their own tournaments, the custom games. There's online training packs that you can buy that can allow you to do some like really insane stuff. The creative aerial training, and they can really boost your rank because they're very useful to do. But I know some people just want to do those all day, which is kind of lame if you ask me, but whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the game real quick because it is a game I play a lot with my friends, and I just think it is something, it's something I play so much. Like, you'll probably see background footage of it a lot because it's just such an easy game to get into and, play for a few minutes or a few hours and just be done. So, I do recommend the game. Not if you like being bullied by 12-year-olds, because that'll happen a lot. But I can recommend it if you enjoy any kind of car game like this, or you just want a game that you can sit back and talk with your friends while this is all going on in the background. Uh, yeah, that's about all I really wanted to talk about. Just wanted to make a quick video. I've really been liking uh, thinking about videos to make and making videos. So I just have so many ideas. It's actually hard for me to sit down and focus on one idea and just do that. So I really just needed to sit down and record something so that I could say I was recording something. But I should have another video coming out pretty soon. I have so many ideas. I want to make one about Berserk. I want to make one about some Japanese history because I find history also really cool. Um, Horror, like something to do with horror. I'm thinking the first movie that ever truly scared me, or maybe horror altogether is like a concept I might do a video on. But I have a few different ideas. If there's any one particular that you would like to see, just comment down below and let me know what you would like to see. And other than that, I will see you later.